Hi, I'm Byron Mann, and you're watching Entertainment Scoop.
You can't quit now. I won't allow it.
Railroad's your dream. Going home, Doc. Next time you want to send a message, you send it to me direct.
Hey guys, I'm Veronica Gabriel here with Byron Mann from Hell on Wheels. How are you doing today?
I'm great, thank you.
So you play a character named Chang. Can you describe him a little bit?
So Chang is a labor contractor. He's a businessman, and he is the guy who controls the 15,000 Chinese workers.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. I mean, so this railroad is called the Central Pacific Railroad. It starts from San Francisco and, goes east. A lot of people that worked on this railroad were Chinese people from China. So Chang is the guy who brings them from China to California to work on this railroad.
How did you get started with this role? Did you watch the show before?
I've never seen this show before. So literally in the middle of the bank, I was on the phone in Hong Kong with John Worth, the producer of Hell on Wheels. And, we were talking about the show, and he was describing the show and the character, and it sounded really, fantastic. And so 2 weeks later, I was on the plane to Calgary shooting this show.
And your character, I think he's like a bad guy or a villain. That's what I'm getting.
Well,
Is that how you
that's
describe
a
him?
rumor. It's a rumor. It's a vicious rumor.
I guess we won't find out just yet. Not today.
Well, look, Chang is the one who, negotiates for them, and he goes up against the white people in that town. The railroad owners, the Irish. So it's a very tough period during that time, 1868, in the wild, wild West. And, it's even tougher to be a Chinese person during that time. Most of the people working on the railroads, could not speak English. So
Yeah.
I had to negotiate for them.
How do you kind of get into character to play this type of role?
Well, first of all, I have a dresser that goes into my trailer every morning, and she dresses me. They put on these collars that are like, I don't know how to describe them. You can't do it yourself. Once I'm dressed, I feel like I'm Superman. I've got this cloak on me. I can, now face the world, right? So you start talking and rehearsing with the other people like Colin Bohannon, Anson Mount, the actor who plays Colin Bohannon, and they all speak a little bit differently back then.
Yeah.
Right? In 1868, So probably after rehearsal, when they start rolling the film, you're into character. Listen, I'm a big hair guy.
Yeah.
Like different actors have different things. Some are into shoes, some are into, watches. I'm into hair, right? So for this character on Hell on Wheels, you have to look very closely at it, but it's weird. There's actually a line that goes from the side to the back and to my other side, and it's 2 levels.
Wow.
Yeah, you have to look closely.
That's crazy.
But that's the intent. The intent is that, from afar, you look at this guy, and he looks kind of normal and very civilized. But when you look closer, you go, what is that?
Oh, my gosh.
I came up with the idea that he should have a very weird kind of a hairdo.
You came up with it?
Yes.
Oh, wow.
Yes.
They give you that much freedom?
Oh, yes. They don't know anything. You have to tell them, kind of like how you want to shape the hair and so on and so forth. They have final approval, obviously, but you bring them ideas, right?
So I want to switch gears a little bit.
All right.
So I heard that you studied philosophy at UCLA, and then you studied law at USC. So in November for the big game, who do you root for?
Oh, I'm a Bruin at heart.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, I'm they say that your loyalty always resides in your undergraduate, studies. So I went to UCLA, so I'm a Bruin at heart.
Oh my goodness.
Although I must say that USC has the most superior alumni network in America, bar none. I give them that.
Yeah.
But not the football team, though.
On Twitter, we saw that you had just posted some pictures with a bunch of pastries and ice cream, and you were having a dilemma picking which flavor to choose.
I picked, that was actually last week.
Yeah.
Wow, you do your homework.
I definitely looked you up.
Are you CIA? So I was in Vancouver, and I was, I came to this new ice cream place, and they do like 10 flavors a day. Every day is different.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Wow.
So that night, I picked salted caramel. I've never I had no concept what that is, so I tried it.
Really? You've
And
never heard of salted caramel?
Never heard it. You
Oh
you
my
have?
gosh. Yes, I have. I wouldn't say that I like to mix like sweet and salty though. It's not
Yeah.
really my thing.
Right.
But you liked it?
Well, I'm still standing. I'm still here, so it was okay. Yeah.
What projects can we look forward to seeing from you? What do you have going on right now besides Hell on Wheels?
All right. I just shot a movie called The Big Short last month, actually. No, in May in New Orleans, and it's based on a New York Times bestseller.
Oh, okay.
It's about the 2008 subprime mortgage crisis in the United States. The movie's, with there's a lot of people on it, star Brad Pitt, Christian Bale, Ryan Gosling, Steve Carell, Scarlett Johansson.
Wow.
The director is Adam McKay, who directed Anchorman 2.
Oh, yeah. Mm-hmm.
So it's a real incisive and satirical look into this, into what happened in 2008.
Wow.
So,
What was it like working with all those big people?
well, most of my stuff was with Steve Carell,
Oh,
and it was kind of like doing Saturday Night Live. It was very improvisational.
Really?
Yeah, it was fun.
That's
He's
great.
a really good actor.
Thank you so much for being here. You guys make sure to tune in on Saturday on AMC to watch Hell on Wheels at 9 p.m.